Hey, how you doing, sir?
All right, how you doing?
Hey, I got a question for you, man. It's Friday. They just passed a law talking about this Juneteenth. But they saying, of course, it's Juneteenth, they say we free. Do you feel free? You don't feel free? You want to know why you ain't free? You want to find out why you ain't free? People don't want to know. Hey, open that up, priest.
2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto God.
According to the Bible, me and my bro, we don't prove ourselves amongst men, but we prove ourselves when it comes to our studies. Among who? Read that again.
Study to show thyself approved unto God.
Unto who?
Unto God.
Because you want to know why that we study to show ourselves unto God, we prove ourselves to God, because in the last days there's going to be a lot of preachers coming in the name of Christ, teaching our people lies and deceit. But finish reading that out, priest.
A workman that needeth not to be ashamed.
A workman needeth not to be ashamed. Needeth be not in shame. But you know why we're not ashamed? Finish that out.
Rightly dividing the word of truth.
Because that's what we are doing. We are doing this in truth and sincerity. We are rightly dividing the word precept upon precept, line upon line. Hold on, let's get that. Isaiah 28. Isaiah 28, let's start at 8, priest.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 28 and verse 8. For all tables are full of vomit and filthiness.
According to the Bible, there's some tables that's filled with what?
Vomit and filthiness.
Vomit and filthiness. The tables are going to books. They're going to books. Hold that. You know what God said about the books? Ecclesiastes 12 and 12. Bring this out. We're coming right back. Gotcha.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 12. And further, by these, my son.
Further, by these, my son.
Be admonished.
Be admonished. Hey, my brother, before we continue on, you believe in Christ?
Nope.
I guess not.
Of making many books, there is no end.
When it comes to books, you know, like your non-fiction, your fiction, then you got your religion books, and they try to base all books and throw it in religion. When we come to the making of many books, it said don't be admonished. Finish it out.
And much study is a weariness of the flesh.
And when you put in that study, that's when the brain's on. The brain's on tiredness, weariness. Let's go back to Isaiah 28.
Isaiah 28, verse 8. For all tables are full of vomit and filthiness.
Read on.
So that there is no place clean.
So you can find there's no place clean. There's no place clean. You know who's supposed to make a difference between clean and unclean? The prophets.
That's right.
The prophets.
That's right.
The prophets of the Most High. But you know what? You got guys out here that are leading our people astray based on a precept taught by men. Their fear being taught by men. You got something, priest?
Nah.
Hey, let's read down when you get a chance.
Bet. Verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge?
Now when it comes to knowledge and the proper understanding, who's he going to teach that knowledge to? Read on, priest.
Whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
Who he's going to make understand doctrine. Doctrine. Hold that. Proverbs, get that. Doctrine. Proverbs 4 and 2, priest. Understand doctrine. Now, we got our people understanding the doctrines of the world.
Bring it out.
But we're going to understand the doctrine that comes from the Bible. And when the doctrine that comes from the Bible, let's find out about this doctrine. Bring this out, priest.
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 2. For I give you good doctrine.
Believe it or not, when you see brothers out here teaching the truth and sincerity, that's what they out here giving you. They're giving you good doctrine. Can you read it?
Forsake ye not my law.
That's what we telling our brothers. Don't forsake the laws of God. Because you know why? This guy right here tell you that not keeping the Sabbath is okay. Celebrate Christmas is okay. Celebrate birthdays okay. But when it comes to our God commanded the prophets to tell the prophets to come out here and tell my people do not do that abominable thing that he hates. But here it go again. What do our people like to follow? Doctrine of man.
Got a precept.
Doctrine of man. Bring a precept out, priest.
John chapter 7, verse 16. Jesus answered them and said, my doctrine is not mine.
So, according to the Bible, if you believe, you will understand that the doctrine that Jesus Christ was teaching was not of his own, but of who?
But his that sent me.
But of his Father that sent him. And you know who his Father sent him for? The lost sheep of Israel.
That's right.
St. Matthew 15:24.
Right.
Read on, priest.
If any man will do his will.
If any Israelite man or woman will do the will, according to Psalms 40 and 8. Read on.
He shall know of the doctrine.
You're going to know of the doctrine. Whether what?
Whether it be of God.
Whether it's of God, sent by God through his messenger, Christ. Or the prophets that saw Christ, that witnessed Christ, that's not novice. Read on, priest.
Or whether I speak of myself.
Or whether he speak doctrine of men. Whether he speak off the top of his head. That's how you know if that man is really a prophet of God. Because, the prophet going to speak, thus says the Lord.
That's right.
But, the man going to speak whatever he feels.
Facts.
Not what he know, but how he feel that day. So, anything can move him if he's not sober. If he's moved by the way of however that spirit moves him. But, that's why you got to have a sober mind. That's why you got to be diligent out here. That's why when it comes down to it, you got to go back and teach our people that precept of man, but precept upon precept when it comes to that good doctrine that was given to you by the prophets of the Most High.
That's right.
That teach the truth and sincerity.
That's right.
But let's go back to Isaiah 28 and 9. Please.
Isaiah 28 verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge?
And going to the Bible, let's find out what knowledge is. Malachi 2 and 7.
The book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 7.
Okay, he said, who found out all knowledge? Let's find out what knowledge is. Bring this out, priest.
For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
According to the Bible, when the priest open up his mouth, open up his lips, move his lips. Read that again.
For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
That's the point. It should. But when you go to the priest today, you go into those temples made by hands, they don't teach knowledge. They don't teach what comes from the Bible. But let's find out what a priest should teach. Read on.
And they should seek the law.
Seek the what?
The law.
The what?
The law.
The what?
Law at his mouth.
That's what a priest should have when he opened his mouth. He should have the laws at his mouth. That means he should not be speaking off the top of his head. He should not be speaking vain things. Is that it on that, priest?
For he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts.
Yeah, he's the messenger of the Lord our hosts. He's the messenger of the Lord our hosts. That priest, that prophet, that teaching truth and sincerity.
That's right.
That teaching truth and sincerity. Go back to Isaiah 28.
Isaiah 28 verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
Who should he teach knowledge and who he's going to make understand doctrine? Read, priest.
Them that are weaned from the milk.
Them that are weaned from the milk. And the milk goes into the laws. The milk goes into the laws. Let's get some laws today. What I see our people breaking all out of. Hey, give Leviticus 19. Start at 21.
The book of Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 21. And he shall bring trespass offering.
Oh. Now get the baldness. Get baldness tattoo.
The book of Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 27.
There you go.
Ye shall not, read it again. Ye shall not round the corners of your heads.
So today, and proceeding on, we are out here to tell our brothers and our sisters and give out the understanding of the keeping God's laws. And that was, stuttering. But that's how you know who has the proper knowledge and understanding. Those that fear God, according to Psalms 111 and 10.
That's right.
Those that keep the commandments. So again, read that from the top again, please.
Leviticus 19 verse 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your head.
Now, today, we see this as a not new thing. It's like a popular thing now. But a lot of our people like to shave their head bald. But according to the Bible, that's a sin.
Yep.
According to the Bible, we should not round the corners of our heads. And what else, priest?
Neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard.
And let's get that in Leviticus 22.
Leviticus 21, verse 5.
21 5.
They shall not make baldness upon their head.
Now we know what we're going into. We're talking about literally baldness on your head. We, as Israelite men, should not be putting a razor to our head to make ourselves bald.
Facts though.
Like Michael Jordan, like R. Kelly, like Jadakiss, and all those men that you see out here that's known or not known, now bald their head. Now, you find in the Bible that it's a sin. It's a sin. Continue reading down, priest.
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard.
Neither should they shave off the corners of their beard. And like my bro right here. Hey, do you shave your head and your beard? Do you know that's a sin? See? But you know why? Precept of God was taught by men.
Yep.
And not by the message of God. That's why you see out here today, people are so comfortable, willingly and unwillingly break God's commandments. You know, doing it in ignorance or knowing. Because once you know, you got to hold yourself accountable now. Once the truth come out, you know, you got to stand up for something now. Guess what? Our brothers, our sisters, only thing they want to stand up for is for the white man. Only thing they want to compete for is being in alliance with the white man. The only thing they want to do is trust that man.
Yep.
Trust that man. I digress. Hey, let's continue to get some more commandments, man.
Hey, I got one.
Bring it out.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 26. Ye shall not eat anything with the blood.
According to the Bible, we supposed to eat our food well done. You know, not have blood in it. You know how like the white man like his food rare, still alive, not cooked all the way. You know, you got levels to it. I ain't going in all the detail because once again, you can look over the internet and find out what do proper prepared meals look well done.
Yep.
Continue on, priest.
Neither shall ye use enchantment.
And enchantment goes into spells.
Yep.
Or how I like to call it, your prayers. And some of our people's prayers, they're not heard by God. They're not heard by God. So what are they? What are they then? They don't come out the mouth and they sound. So you gotta be careful. Those that keep birthdays.
Yep.
Those that keep Thanksgiving. Those that keep all these pagan holidays. You gotta be careful. Because you don't know it. But they do. They use enchantment on these days. These holidays, these holy days. You know what I found out today about June 10th? Why the 19th? Today is the 19th. No, the 18th.
Yeah.
The 18th. Kind of found out this is the day that they made a certain group of Indians. Remember how you were saying how they did declassified
yep.
or they segregated?
Reclassified them as Negroes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Negroes and blacks. Negroes and blacks. That's what they did when they emancipated us. When they gave us Juneteenth, they went ahead and emancipated the so-called Native Americans who look like dark-skinned brothers and sisters. I digress. Where we was at, priest?
Nor observe times.
Nor observe time. That goes into, you know, again, your birthdays, or just any day that the white man set up. Like today, you know, some of our people are celebrating today, this hella day. This had nothing to do with our freedom. This had nothing to do with us being liberated. This had nothing for us to be set apart, made different. Nah, this was all deployed to make us blend in with society, become modernized, you know, get along with the white folks. You know what I mean? Be hospitable to them, be civil to them. But again, if you knew the Bible, you would understand that we are above these people. You know that we was not made to be like these people. We was made to be set apart. I digress now. Hey, please go back to the scriptures.
Leviticus 19, verse 28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead.
Yeah, and you see that in movies. You know, Killmonger, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Killmonger, yep.
Killmonger and Black Panthers. You saw what he did. He cut every dead enemy, every op in his flesh. In his flesh. But you know what? They always did that. That's nothing new. Damn. What? Accident happened on this street. Hey, read that again from the top, man.
Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead.
And that's what it goes into. It's for the dead. That's why they cut into their flesh how many people they kill. Because they did it in memorization of the dead people they killed. Read on, priest.
Nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord.
Yeah, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of this. Before I knew, I got marks printed on me. But now that I know, guess what? I repent from that sin. I turn away from that.
That's right.
I don't get no more tattoos now. I haven't got a single tattoo since 2014. Actually 12 for real. 12. But I digress. That's just me. You know, people might say, you got tattoos on now. Yeah, I did this in my ignorance. I ain't know who I was. Pray this out, priest.
Verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter.
And we see that today. That's your girlfriends. And then for those that don't want to be girlfriends, just want to be thoughts, then you go right there. Mothers illustrate how a woman should be. And most times, these mothers are hoes. I ain't gonna say most time. Majority of the time, they hoes. They hoes. They shameless. They don't want to take accountability for their actions. Can't hold them responsible for anything. And if the children will fail at life, they will blame the father who they been got rid of. Who they been got rid of. Don't want no dealing with. Tell the kid, oh, you turn out just like your dad. And the kid like, how you know, mama? How you know? Again. Our people was taught their fear towards God by the precept of man. And these men that taught them that, they didn't teach them according to the good doctrine that you find in the Bible.
Hey, I got a precept, because what you saying about how the women, their daughters follow them, I got a precept real quick. Ezekiel 16, verse 44. Behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee.
So everybody that like using wise sayings, they're going to use this wise saying against the people of God. You know, mainly the daughters, the women of Israel. Read.
Saying, as is the mother,
so just like the mother,
so is her daughter.
You can find out how the daughter gonna end up. 9 out of 10 times, as the mother, so is the daughter. That's why they tell the man, the young man, if you want to see how the mother looks in the near future, look at the mother. Look at the mother, because usually the mother mows the daughter. And today, since the man is out the house, the woman mows the man. And guess what you see today? These men being out here, all sodomite and effeminate. And according to the law, what is that? Deuteronomy 22?
Which one you look for?
18. How that daughter should not be sodomites.
I know what you want that?
Yeah, bring that out. So again, in our community, where you will see a lot of the woman marrying herself after their mother, and the most 9 out of 10 times, as the mother, so is the daughter. So if you want to know why the daughter is like the way she is, look at the mom. The mom probably promiscuous. How we know? There's no husband in the house, and if there ever was one, he left. Why he left? He probably left because of an angry, bitter black woman, like to argue, like to fight. That's what you see nowadays. But then when it comes back to the men, you see most of the women encouraging their men to be effeminate, cross-dressed, be transvestites, along with the daughters. And you know, according to the Bible, it's a law that we should not be, that we should hold ourselves to. Bring this out, priest.
Deuteronomy 23, verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
According to the Bible, if you say you're of Israel, well, guess what? We are supposed to teach our people that there's not supposed to be a whore amongst the daughters of Israel. Read.
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
And nor should there be sodomites, homosexuals, amongst the children of Israel.